Hi, we're Roy and Karen. Welcome back to our channel. And if you're new here, thank you for joining us.
Last week, we had our pasties at Muldoon's. We went to the Shipwreck Museum. Where else did we go? Let me read. Oh, to Quamanon Falls. How could I forget that?
Root Beer Falls.
This week, we get to leave the United States again. We're going to go across the St. Mary's River into Canada to the town of, well, it's kind of funny because we're in Sault Ste. Marie. We're going to go over that bridge where last week, remember all those bugs on the windshield? Okay, they're gone now. Look how beautiful it looks. We're going to go over that bridge, go over the St. Mary's River.
To Sault Ste. Marie in Canada.
You got Sault Ste. Marie, America, Sault Ste. Marie, Canada. Mm-hmm. So odd. The border crossing was completely uneventful, so there's nothing to show you. And this time, well, unlike when we went to New Brunswick, where we were going to stay for like 4 or 5 days, you can't bring food over, so we had to go shopping, and we had that shopping fiasco. But we were only spending two nights, so we didn't need to go shopping. Our first night was going to be in Killarney, where you're going to stick your toe in the Georgian Bay, and we're going to stop and have fish and chips. And the second night, we're going to stay at a Harvest Host that also serves food, and then we'll be back in the United States again. We're just going up and around.
Right.
We're going up here from Michigan, and we're coming out over here in Niagara Falls. It was a long drive to Killarney. It was about 6 hours, as I recall. But
very scenic.
The fall colors, it was like we were still in Michigan. It was really gorgeous. But, you know, it's all freeway driving until we get to our exit, and then we start heading to the national park, and that's when it really kicks in.
Yeah.
Look where we are.
The provincial parks in Canada, they're preserved for a reason. They're beautiful, and they've set this aside so we can all enjoy it. Well, actually, so the Canadians can enjoy it, but we got to enjoy it too.
So why did we pick Killarney as one of our stops in Canada?
Not just because it was the halfway point almost?
Well, it turned out that it was the halfway point. And when I saw that town name, it was like, I know that town. Why do I know this place?
Herbert's is known for their fish and chips. We heard from some locals that if you're here when there are fishing boats here, you can just buy the fresh fish yourself.
We got our fish and chips to go, so we're gonna take this on pivot and eat it as we go.
Sweet.
I remember us watching Show and Joe, who had a YouTube channel doing the Great Loop.
Took their trawler through the Great Loop and the Erie Canals.
And they came over here, and I remember them parking their boat right there, and then coming over here and having fish and chips. And now it's how we found out about this place, and I'm so glad we came here. I'm just so excited. That out there, Georgian Bay, North Channel. We're here in Killarney, Ontario, for 2 reasons. One is Karen wants to stick her toe in the Georgian Bay. And I want to get world famous
fish and chips.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Over the water. Hello. We came all the way from Florida to have your fish and chips. We need 2 large.
2 adult meal?
Yeah.
No problem.
If you could make it more on the well done side than on the,
No problem.
because she's not really a fish person. That helps
You're
her.
gonna see, we convince everybody every time here. It's very, very good.
I
It's
hate
Celine.
fish and I eat fish.
Yeah, it's very good. Very fresh also.
It's so good.
Very fresh. You guys gonna eat here?
Yeah, right there.
Right there?
Right there. Food ready? World's best. Terrific.
Go ahead, going in.
Really good, huh? Okay. We'll see you later. I want to eat this. Fish and chips made from pickerel. We've never had fish and chips made from pickerel. That's a fish they catch right there in the Georgian Bay. It's
Doesn't get much fresher than that, you know, right out of the water and onto the grill, you know.
But you never know when you're getting a fish you've never had before, what are you in for? And it was so good. And it looked different. It was a different shape because the fish is different. And it was wonderful. We had such a great time there. When we get done walking around the docks and trying to walk off our meal, now it's time for Karen to dip her toe in the Georgian Bay.
Yeah, we've hit the plan of 5 lakes. We don't have all of them yet, but we had 3 at that point, and now the Georgian Bay was an add-on because it's like right in there with them all.
Okay, which foot are you using?
I'm using my right.
Then I will use my left.
Okay,
Here we go.
that's not enough. Let's go. Oop,
Oh,
forgot I had the other one on.
okay, you're in.
Okay.
Georgian Bay. Check. We didn't even get a chance to walk off our meal. But we're driving back to the campground and I see this place. We just had fish and chips and we're looking for dessert. And it looks like you found it. How was it?
Really good.
All right.
Hello. Are we on YouTube?
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing great. Looking for dessert.
Ice cream.
Sign said ice cream.
It sure does.
Say hi. So what we got?
Can we help you?
Yeah, I want to get a couple of cones.
What's the film for?
YouTube channel. We travel around and do stuff, and if you don't want to be on it, I'll.
It's okay. It's all good.
Because you never know. People say the craziest things when we talk to them.
They sure do. Cup cone or waffle cone? Is that crazy?
Cone.
What flavors are we having?
Now it is time to get back to the campground.
Yeah, we haven't even been there yet. We went straight to the fish and chips on our way over, right past the provincial park.
Are our trips all about food, honey?
Oh, we definitely have that as a priority.
But look at this campground. Mm-hmm. Even though we were past peak color, the carpet of leaves, the gold leaves, and it reminded me of when I was a kid growing up on the East Coast. That was your fall. Mm-hmm. I gotta show you where we're at here. Look at this. It's a magical place. But we could see just out there, there's water. Mm-hmm. We're not far from a lake. Let's go grab the boys and let's go take a walk.
Yeah, on out to George Lake we go.
Is that what it was called? Mm-hmm. I don't even remember. How does she remember that stuff? It must be something to do with her built-in GPS or something. I don't know.
My homing pigeon instinct.
And we met those folks out there. Where were they from? Were they Canadians? They talked funny.
They were celebrating the holiday there. There was, I don't remember what holiday it was, but there was a holiday going on when we were there.
Is my better half coming? Both of them. They're both better than me.
Hello.
It's a good day to be a dog.
It's just a nice place. And we're only staying for one night. It's just an overnight. George Lake. You didn't remember. Okay. You're so funny. You never know what you're going to say, and I'm just going to buy it. The next morning, we get up bright and early. We gotta go the other half of the distance, and we're gonna stop at Parry Sound to a harvest host.
We told that to the folks at the fish and chip place, and she's like,
Why would you go to
why are
Parry
you
Sound?
going there? It's like, where are we going? Oh.
You know, you don't want to just drive. You don't want to just another 6-hour day of driving. We wanted to look for things and experience where we are.
Oh, we see these signs. It's like,
What was that place?
Poor old
Parry.
burial. It's in a lighthouse. It's like, cool name and a lighthouse. Let's go. Yeah.
So we get off. We start looking for the lighthouse. We're going up a hill. Where's the lighthouse? And we see some people walking their dog or something, and we say, hey, where's the lighthouse?
Lighthouse? Huh?
So we think maybe we're on the wrong side of the bay. So we go on the other side of the bay, and all we found was this fake lighthouse.
Right.
Well, I'm sure this is not the right one. But we just keep stopping and sightseeing. You know, we're sightseers.
We're tourists.
Yeah.
We're touring.
Let's go. Who wants to go to the dog park? Let's go. Come on. Okay, who's ready? Let's go. I was trying to remember the last time we took the boys to a dog park, but then I remembered it was in Sisters Bay,
Wisconsin.
in Door County. That was a long time ago. And Yukon's been holding it in for the last couple of days. He needs a dog park.
He's gonna let it rip.
But look at this place. It's right on the water. And we finally make it to our Harvest Host destination, which is Trestle Brewing. And I'll bet you can't guess how they came up with that name. We've made it to Parry Sound, Ontario, Canada, right on the Georgian Bay. And, you know, we've talked about Harvest Host before and told you some of the reasons that we really like it. But look at this place. Here's another reason we really like it. Here we are, right on the water. Here's where we're parked. Oh, look at that. How's that for timing? I was just telling them how much we love Harvest Hosts and look at the beautiful place where we're at. And then that train came by and that was the longest train ever. Now, if you don't like trains, okay, forget it. Don't come here. But I'm gonna enjoy it. I don't care if they come by in the middle of the night. I'm gonna have a great time. But let's go check in at Trestle.
Okay.
And then let's go do the waterfront trail.
Waterfront trail.
Usually we check in these places pretty late in the day. What time is it now?
We've been stalling, taking
1
side
o'clock.
trips.
Yeah, we have. Hi.
How's it going?
We are your harvest hosters for the evening.
Wonderful.
We're just here very early.
We have no concept of where we're going and how we're getting there.
Gotcha.
So we document everything we do because we're old and we forget everything in 15 minutes. So
Okay.
so we're checking in. Do we have to do anything in
Yep.
particular?
No, just need your name.
Cooper?
Cooper.
Okay.
And you looking to join us for lunch or just checking in for now?
Early dinner.
Early dinner. Okay. But like 4 to 5, anytime in there, it'll be perfect.
Great.
Yeah.
We'll see you.
All right. Sounds
See you in
good.
a bit.
We'll see you in a little bit. Thank you. Cheers.
Ah, right there. I see the sign. Let's go see what it say. Look,
Great North.
the Great White North right here. We made it. Here. Look, there's the RV right across the street, across the river. Look up. Look up there. We're under the trestle. That lighthouse looks really familiar, honey.
I wonder if it's functioning or if it's for aesthetics.
I don't know, but it looks like the one we just left in Point.
Barrio.
Yeah, that place. I would ask you to say that 3 times fast, but you probably could, so I won't. But this is very cool. I like this. I have a feeling this is not an operational lighthouse. The closer I get, the smaller it's getting. This is crazy. This thing keeps getting smaller and smaller the closer we get. Before you know it, I'm gonna be able to stand on top of it. Hi there, how are you? Really good. You know, yesterday we were in Killarney. We were having fish and chips. And they said, so where are you going to go next? And we said, we're going to go to Parry Sound. And they said, why would you do that? And so we knew it was the right place to go because this is just so gorgeous here. But we've got time to kill before dinner. We're going to have coffee.
Yeah.
But can you recommend anything, any place for us to go and do or whatever?
Did you want to like go for a walk?
So honey, we just went into this
Northern Perk
coffee place and we each got,
pumpkin cream. 'Tis the season.
it's really good. Not too sweet. Nice. See if we can find our way back to the RV.
You got me.
Oh, my GPS. I got my GPS on me.
That way.
So I asked the coffee girl, I said,
Our
those
barista?
Our barista, yes. So I asked her, how often do the trains run? I mean, are they going to run all night? She goes, they run so often you won't even notice them. Now, I know we've said this before. We love harvest hosts.
Because their Oktoberfest Stein special listed those four, and I figured there was a reason for it.
Okay.
So here goes hole in the wall. Roast.
Good stuff?
Good stuff.
Okay. And then I didn't want beer. What did I get? I got Fielding Craft Cider. So I got the dry apple cider. Oh, it's dry but not too dry. It just has just a hint of Granny Smith going on. This is like perfect. I couldn't have asked for something better. You just don't know what you're going to get, but you know you're going to have
An experience.
An experience. Perfect. I was going to say something else, but that really is it. An experience. And even though this place is called Trestle Brewery, the food was good. Look at the size of these plates that they brought us.
We got poutine again to go with my sandwich, and you had a sausage, and I'm getting a Reuben. Ooh, thank you.
Look at that poutine. Oh, you don't want to eat that, honey.
You don't want to eat it either.
No. Look at your Reuben. But it was a great stop, and we were camping right on the river and right by the train tracks, which, by the way,
Choo choo.
it's another really cold morning, and that's when we saw all that fog rising as we were driving. It was magical. But we're going to Niagara Falls. I can't wait.
But there's still things to see along the way.
We have to stop. We see signs, touristy signs, exit here. We saw one that said the Big Chute. And again, another one of those, I know that name.
Good morning from the Big Chute, the Marine Railway here on the Trent Severn. Literally, Pivot will be going onto basically a train car. The train car will take Pivot outside of the water, over this highway, onto the other side. It's gonna be incredible.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're wearing your parka.
It's cold.
32 degrees? We had decided to make a little stop here. We've talked about great loopers before. This was one of the more interesting locks that we had ever seen those great loopers do.
Yep.
And since we were driving right by it, we figured, let's come stop and take a look at the Big Chute.
Yeah.
This thing is crazy.
Can't wait to see it up close and personal.
Let's go see how big it really is.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, it's huge. The boats come in over there, and that thing grabs them and runs along that track and then drops them off on the other side. There's another body of water on the other side that lifts the boats out of the water and runs them down a rail down to the other side. Now, we had been in Niagara Falls on the Canadian side back in 2018. And we did a video about that. You can look it up, Fall Colors.
But we only spent one night there, so we zipped over to go see the falls all lit up red, white, and blue, and it was really pretty. And then we went zipping back in the morning to see it in the daylight, and then took off.
That was it. So now we get to do more touristy things. We've probably got these beautiful sunny faces because the sun is shining right on us, but it's cold. We got
Not as cold as it was this morning.
No, but it's
pretty chilly.
It's
for
cold.
us.
We got our Florida parkas on, and look at this. Ready?
Ready.
Let's go do it. And the one thing that we saw on the Canadian side, we said, oh, let's do that, is the journey behind the falls.
And we're a little leery about doing some of the more touristy things sometimes, just getting in there with the herd of people and, okay, look.
But we watched other people do this. We'd seen some videos on this, and we thought, this is going to be cool. We are getting so wet. Oh, look at the rainbow. Hold on. I remember that first tunnel that we went into. You could literally feel that
Oh my
water. The
gosh.
whole tunnel was shaking.
In your heart and your feet, everything
Yeah.
was vibrating.
This is gonna be cool. I can feel the air pressure.
Making my heart.
Whoa. Unbelievable. That's pretty crazy.
That's pretty wild.
All right.
And then we go into the next tunnel.
Right.
And you get to go into the open area with the water coming out all around you and get soaking wet.
So I think now we get to the part where we needed these beautiful parkas that they gave us. Oh, the ponchos. Yeah. Let's go. Woohoo! Woo! Wow, look where we are. I know. We were just up there. Woo! Okay, I'm glad I wore these pants. I'm soaked to the skin. It was so good. Oh, it's still wet. We just got out of behind the falls, and you come right out into this wind, and it's raining on us. The mist, it's just incredible. and it's cold, and we're having so much fun, and I'm absolutely soaked, and it's cold. I want to go back to the RV. I want to turn the heat on. Here's my honey, enjoying another rainbow. It's always rainbows here. Okay, honey, let's run for it. But this is just the beginning of our Niagara Falls journey, because tomorrow we're going to Niagara Falls, New York. But that's a next week's video. In the meantime,
We appreciate you traveling with us, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.
what she said. See ya.